I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Hands up!
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sipping with Sammie. I am Sipping with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together. Yeah, man. And shout out to yourself for tuning in, man, tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Today we have the guy himself, Buffalo.
Okay,
D
playing
Bills.
beats. Yeah, he know.
Son of the 215.
Give him the rundown, Sam. Give him the rundown.
You know what I'm saying? The son of the city.
I'm here.
You know what I mean? Which is one of the probably the best nicknames on the streets right now. Son of the city.
I'm keeping Buffalo Bills too, man.
You keeping Buffalo?
Keeping Buffalo, man. That's the alter ego. That's skinning rappers alive.
That part.
I'm keeping him.
That part. Yeah, some
I'm
of
in
my
the building.
Some of my favorite freestyles got him on it.
Some of mine do too. Yes, sir.
Some of my favorite joints.
Sam know. That's why I gotta come sip with Sam. He know. What's up, my guy? Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
These the birthday episodes, man. Y'all out there, wish my man a happy birthday too, man. Wish him a happy birthday too, man. Get on the gram, DM him, Twitter, add him. He's doing his thing in Philly, man. You know what I mean? We love what he doing, man. So give my man his flowers, man.
I appreciate that, man.
No doubt.
And the feeling is mutual.
No doubt.
I sometimes look around and say, where is the next thing? What's missing? What can I affect?
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes in those times where I'm trying to figure out my next move, I get to see people that I already did things with and I already groove with and with their effect that they're having. And that buys me a little more time.
Yeah, no doubt.
You see what I'm saying?
And you know what they say? You see the same people going up
as you see coming
back down.
But you one of them ones that when I look at the gram and I look at the book and I walk in some of the rooms, I'm like, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
Yo, every time, right? Let me tell y'all something, right? Every time I'm rocking out, doing whatever I'm doing, and you know, a lot of times it's events that's brought to you by Font Productions and Sipping with Sammie. You know what I mean? But when I'm at other events and Kay and Sam walk in the room and Sam see me on stage, crazy because he just walked in the event and as soon as he walked in, I'm on stage.
I heard y'all from the steps.
Ain't that crazy?
Running up the steps.
So when he walks in and he always dap me up, it's like we from uptown. We know how to speak with our eyes. You know, we look at you, give you a look like this, like this can mean like, yo, the boys on the way. They're up on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or yo, your mom coming around here, dog. She better hurry up and she about to whip your ass.
Big fact.
But he give me a look like, and I know what that look mean, bro. Like, yeah.
No, it's a real
exactly
thing,
what
man.
my man supposed to be doing. We here now. And you know, it was always this though, Sam. It was destined for us, bro. We put in the time and the work. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
A lot of cats don't understand that.
It's a reason you can go by son of the 215. There's a reason.
No doubt.
Legends are saying you the son of the city and claiming you as a part of their camps and things like that.
Yes, sir.
Like everybody, we arrogant. We from an arrogant city.
Yeah.
So a lot of people
Philly
would
pride.
love to say these things, but you put the groundwork in the back it before you said it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? These other nicknames that we start the conversation of preceded son of the 215. That was the groundwork.
That was the ground level
of you maximizing potential in the city, showing other people love, letting people know you get busy, and like I always like to say, I remember the house parties and the Lakers parties y'all had to rap every time I seen y'all.
All that was what's so crazy is
you earned that.
I don't know if you just seen Free had did something. He was I think he was at Gratz High School.
Yeah, I did see that.
Shout out to Q Connect. Shout out Jan. You seen Jan? You know what I mean? And it's so crazy. I'm like, dang, wow, this is crazy. I wasn't even with Free that day, but just to see him doing some business and networking with somebody that know me from a pup, it just show you how things come full circle.
I'm looking at Smoke.
Smoke was there too. Shout out Philly Smoke,
you from
my OG. Yeah, no doubt. Used to take me to the Lakers battles, man. Back in the day, not Lakers, Moonlight. Excuse me, Moonlight. Which was Moody's on the Pike. Yeah, you know we uptowners, man.
Moody's on the Pike.
This what this episode gonna be about. We really gonna dive into it. You know what I mean? We gonna give y'all the whole. Man. We gonna give y'all the whole history. But yeah, like he used to take me through there, and they used to have the battles up in there. It was like Mondays or Wednesdays or something. And he would, my young boy gonna kill everybody. Every time I come out there with the pot. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say, and Uptown niggas like to gamble.
Every time, man. Every time he took me, it was a good day. The next day in school for me, I was cool. I got lunch. I got my little Fruitopia, my cheese, pretzel, all that. My pockets was good.
I was about to say,
man,
you get a slice on me.
I was treating the whole team that day, man. Shout out Smoke, man. But yeah, Smoke was there too, man. Yeah, man. Put in the groundwork, man. Put in the groundwork.
That adds incentive to what you're doing. Like, you already got a love for spitting. Now it's like, hold up. A lightweight make a living off of this because it's already making my tomorrow better.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Talk
like, that's
me.
real. People don't understand. We look at it as hood shit. Like, that's your OG. He supposed to do that. No, he's wise enough at his young age to know that this will incentivize you keep doing it.
He was already putting
it. Ain't just about him stunting.
He was already instilling
that
it
battery,
in my head. Like,
crank that knob.
Bro, you could do this as a profession and get paid for it. And that's what we doing now, man. You know what I mean? But like you can't skip no levels. You can't skip no levels. You got to put in that groundwork. So all you young cats out there that think it's just gonna happen overnight, or because you got social media now, it's just like, yeah, it could be microwavable, but really ask yourself, do you even want that? You want something that come to you that easy? You know what I mean?
The longevity is not usually there.
And it's not gonna be there.
The same reason I'm saying that you deserve what you getting is because when you got there, it ain't because you just caught one. It's because you caught a few, and they leveled up, and they kept leveling up, and they kept leveling up. And now when you get there, everybody's like, yeah, not who?
He deserved that.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, him? He been was supposed to have that.
I'm at the award shows too, bro.
That's what the yell was about at the PUFA. Shout out Jimmy the Saint, man.
You
the
heard
Philly,
how it went up there for you, bro?
That yell, but everybody like, dang, bro, why you yelling? I couldn't. I probably wouldn't even have been able to contain that, because that was really a yell of like, I've been waiting for this moment, and here it is. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a great room. I don't want people to see. There's no big eyes and little U's, especially with this award stuff. When we being recognized for these things.
Come on, man.
If y'all have ever been to one of these things or really paid attention to all the pictures, like swipe through, oh, them folks is in there, man.
They in there.
And that's respect. That's love. These are the people you want to celebrate and be celebrated amongst.
And like I told somebody, I said, every city has these award shows. You go to Houston, they got their Houston Hip Hop Awards or whatever they got.
And they got levels.
You go to Canada, you go to Jersey, you go to New York. Everybody got them. So it's no different for Philly. And for real, these accolades mean more to me than anything else. Because by the time we start getting them BTs or Vanguards and MTVs,
they almost feel forced.
We gonna be, and super up by then, I suppose, in my eyes. So it's like, all right, hey, I could accept that from the crib on TV. Like, hey, sorry I couldn't be there. Woo, woo. No, these moments mean way more, man, because it's coming from people that really know the story, really know your plight, really know what you've been through, what you did to get here. You know what I mean?
I like how you prioritize.
You feel me?
I'm with your priorities.
You feeling me, Sam? And even with Jim, man, he was talking to me. He was like, man, he said, bro, it was almost you almost had a sweep. I was like, well, what you mean? Like, man, you almost took home like 3-4 joints. You was one vote away from this joint and one vote away from that joint. But I went in there with my mind set on, hip hop artist of the year. I went in there wanting that, Sam. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted that. I wanted that.
I'm always boosted to be nominated.
Yeah,
and then when you look at who's next to you, it's like, yo, if I lose to these folks,
it's all right.
We ain't tripping.
They deserve that too. But the win is beautiful too.
But what was crazy for me that night was because I wasn't there for the one award that I did get, but the category that I lost, Keith said, I hope he win because I don't want to get jumped to this motherfucker. Because when they said the name, it went up in there.
It went up.
That's love.
And at the end of the day,
that felt good.
It's like put it like this. You get nominated, you know what I'm saying? You don't take home no hardware. You got to look at it like this. Eventually, it's happening because I'm putting in more work,
and I'm doing better.
I'm gonna keep putting in this work. So it's like next year you gonna be nominated probably for 3 more things.
That's what I did get. I got the Putting in Work award.
You feel me?
It's over there next season.
Same thing that happened. Same thing that happened with me. The first year of the PUFA, nothing. I got left the playoffs. I ain't make it to the chip. Nothing. Got my little, honorary mention. You know what I mean? And I said, okay. Chefed up, success or nothing. Chefed up, Veterans Day 3, dropped them in the same year. Was going on tour, was on the Freedom Thinkers tour, was on the rock tour with Bleak and came back home.
Heavy.
Getting busy at home, jumping in movies. Did about 2-3 movies. I'm like, this year, I'm forcing y'all. It's no way you gonna miss this
You
work.
Easy to Block Captain run. That's
You feel
funny.
me? Real rap. As soon as I
shout out the City of
and
Dreams.
I'm tapping my man.
Love too.
No doubt. Shout out to Celia, City of Dreams. I'm tapping my man, my camera guy, man. Shout out Hype City, man. Jers, man. What's up?
Word.
I'm tapping him. And we on, they on the category. So I'm like, they reading the names. I'm like, man, come on, man. Cause I'm burnt out at this point. I'm like, man, I ain't getting this, yo, man. Like, come on. I was pouting. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm like, man, come on, man. We about to get up out of here, man. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna go down like that. And it really took me by surprise when he said, hip hop artist of the year. I'm like, huh?
You genuinely looked at Boosted though.
You know what I mean? And we in Uptown too. Come on, man. Come on. And guys know I deserve that, man. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be more years like that too. But for it to be in 23, the GOAT year, the Jordan year, like, yeah, man, that was a great moment for me. Great moment for
me. He talking.
Great moment for me, Sam.
These is bars.
I got it all year. Y'all can have it back at 24. You know what I mean? Do what y'all need to do. But 23. I got it for the rest of 23, y'all. Come on now.
But I'll drink to that, man. Well deserved.
Yeah. Beautiful moment, man. Beautiful moments.
How's the family feel about these things? Do they understand? Man. Do they dig that you like are leveling up in a way? Because I know sometimes it's hard for them to grasp the difference between certain platforms and things like that.
Everybody has a different effect. It has a different effect on everybody, but they're all happy. But I get different effects from everybody. Like,
I know
Mom Duke's she's. I gotta tell her chill sometimes. Yeah. Like she talking to everybody about it. My son is so
beautiful.
I catch her watching Saturday in the crib, cracking up. So I'm happy about that. Beautiful. My wife, she just be on her straight. Like, babe, I already knew. Like,
that's fine.
You him. Like,
right.
She give me that motivation as the queen supposed
to give.
You feel me? Y'all queens, that's what they do for us. So yes. they pat us on our back even in our worst moments. My son, he just like, he in awe because it's like, this is dad. You know what I mean? And he's looking up to me like, all right, this is my dad dude. Like,
he old enough to get it.
I can do something dope too. And it don't matter what it is. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Ball, or if he wanna do music, or he wanna be an astronaut. Whatever he doing, he know he can put his best foot forward. He can
give motivational speeches, do whatever.
You know what I mean?
That pin gonna be there.
I asked him the other day. I had a show, so I had to leave him. I couldn't spend too much time with him. I asked him. I said, yo, I got a show tonight, right? I said, why Daddy do these shows, right? He said, yeah. I said, why? He said, you gotta go meet Freeway.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, I gotta go meet Freeway, but I'm doing this to also take care of us. But that let me know that he on it. Like, yeah, my pop. And that hit me here. But that's my daughter, she the one. That's the one I really think gonna tap in with the pen squad.
Oh, for real?
Bro, you gonna see it's coming.
Excited.
It's coming.
I'm
it's coming.
Excited.
Shout out Lele, man. Lele is getting her flow together. I got her in the Buffalo Bills boot camp. She getting her pen right, y'all. So watch out. Little late coming, but yeah, man. The vibes they give me, it makes my heart smile, man. Because especially my mom. Because you know what I mean. What we was getting into when we was younger.
Good brother.
Letting her know that I did something with myself, and I just went out here wasting my time and selling no pipe dreams.
But
you know what I mean?
picked this career so early.
Yeah.
You chose this.
I chose it.
You didn't. You was the rapper when you was 12.
And that's the thing people need to understand. You know what I mean? People like us that's been in this for eons, since the beginning of time, for self. Like, it's a little different. It hit different for us because it's like, yo, I gotta show and prove. I gotta come out with something. You guys that
look crazy
overnight guys, it's like you could just tap out whenever you want. It's like, I'm
got to
be no rapper anyway.
You be the first, exactly. You be the
first
one
to do no
podcast
anyway. Us that really put the blood, sweat, and tears into this, it's like, bro, it ain't no going back.
Nah.
It ain't no, I can't stop. So it's like, yo, but on the other side of the fence too, hard work pays off. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You stick to it, you gonna see some result, man. And that's, that's the driving force within me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I was thinking about, sipping with Sammie earlier. I'm like, Dad, I'm looking at thinking about all our different, episodes. I'm like, the progression is crazy. I remember the first episode that we did together was when I had the Black Dickie on. The Poe was dead. Then we ain't even did no freedom thinker stuff or none of that yet.
Yep.
Boom. Next episode, we with Free and Clemmy. Free there.
Yep.
We talking about state of emergency.
I just showed somebody that the other night. I was talking about.
You feel me?
Yep.
Then boom. Next episode, I'm just coming off tour and ironic and all that. And here we are. This episode, Philly hip hop Artist of the Year,
that part
2020.
Heavy.
Brian Russell, y'all reached, but it was too splash.
I also let me real quick. Thank you, Free. Because like I know that one, I appreciated him for believing in you.
You always say that, bro.
When we had him sitting in that chair, he was still working through things.
Oh my God. You know what I found out later on that day? Free was, he had something going on that day. I can't remember, but long story short, he was like, yo, he did that for you. Like, you know what I mean? He had so much going on that day. And I didn't never ask him, or I probably mentioned it to him like, yo, Free, I'm gonna be doing a podcast today. But him to really pull up, come sit down, chop it up with you, chop it up with us, chop it up with Bricks. And did that because he know you my guy and I'm your guy, and this podcast is dope and tapped into the culture of Philadelphia. For him to come sit there, yo, man, he different, bro. And I'm always say this, man, no matter how far I get in my career, I'm gonna always be thankful for my OG, man. Bottom of my heart, man. Like, Free did so much for me that y'all might not even know about, man. He do so much for so many people, man. And to be dealing with his own situations, like, he's just Free a special kind of player, man. Yeah, he definitely the Philly Superman. We seeing
rappers become great men
because of him, bro.
You know what I mean? And he's one of the examples, and he helps.
And we needed that.
Yep.
Philly needed that. And it's not just him too, man. Shout out Beanie Sigel, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out I call him Uncle Crakk. Shout out Peedi, man. Shout out Uncle Crakk, man. Shout out old Skino, man. I always see old tapping in and helping these younger up and coming artists and jumping on records.
I do you one more that don't get enough. Shout out Someone.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Shout out Someone.
No
Somebody
doubt.
that fingerprints is on everything.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a lot of them, man. A lot of the OGs that's
and they ain't fronting.
That's tapping back in, and look what Kaz Kev just did with Dell. Shout out Kaz Kev for that. Absolutely. That was heavy. Absolutely. Playing that joint with him and Peedi. We needed that. We need that. That's what the city need.
That's a moment.
You feel me?
That's not a record. That's a moment.
That's a moment. This is what we need.
And that's all we have is moments, because we still transitioning into getting used to attention or money. They saying we got 50 years and we know we got about 70. Yeah. But whatever. We still young with it, bro. We not rock and roll. We not none of that. And we come from the worst thing that was going on in the musical genre. Like, at the time, we was the bottom of the barrel. So for us to have the people up top, the people in the middle, these stories, the recognition, the acknowledgement for somebody like Freeway, he's not Will Smith.
Yeah.
He's not Will Smith. But I seen every time I see something, he's doing something, or he's observing his religion. And
come on, man.
That's a boost.
Yeah.
That make you know, like, man, we got more shit we could do.
Yes, sir.
We could do. We can have fun all day.
We got so much more. But
let's party with a purpose.
Inshallah, you exactly right, bro.
Let's bring attention to something.
And hip hop is only 50 years old.
That's all they giving us.
You feel me?
Just imagine.
So for once to have been the genre that nobody believed in, nobody had no faith in, to be now the biggest.
We was a gimmick. We was a fluke.
To now to being the biggest genre in music, generating the most money in music. Come on, man. And Philadelphia played a major role in that, man.
Getting the biggest part of the marketing budget.
biggest part of the marketing budget. Philadelphia has played such a pivotal role in that, man. And when it come to my big dog, man, when it come to my big bro, Philadelphia Freeway, man, I feel like, man, it was meant, man. I was, me and my wifey was listening to a song the other day that I did off Veterans Day Part 1, and I said a bar in there, this before I met Free anything, man. I said, listening to Free, I said something, what we do is wrong, that was my shit. You know what I'm saying? First moment I meet him, that's the song he getting ready to perform.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I'm snapping, I need to hear what we do. Son, come up on, help me out with this. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Everything happened organically, man. And one thing OG always say, you just gotta be a good person, man. And I love that. I love that energy about him, man. You want that good energy around him. You could be the most talented motherfucker in the world, but if you a shitbag, I don't want you around me, bro.
I think that, see, your energy towards him tells a different story from what we used to.
Yeah.
Because you know the thing. Why would an artist sign to an artist? That's the thing, right?
You hit it right on the nail.
That's the thing.
Hear it every day.
Everything ain't the same.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't the same. And good businessmen are good businessmen. Good people are good people. At the end of the
day, good people are good people. Good businessmen are you. I couldn't sum it up better, bro.
But was that a concern for you in the beginning?
In the beginning, I heard it so much I could still hear it in my sleep, squad. I could hear it in my sleep. Like, it was like, dang, man, here I go. I just, reached this crazy point in my career, and here y'all go trying to chip away at it already.
Right.
But in my mind, I'm thinking like, all right, and I believe Free thinks like this too. You can be a dope artist. You could be dope. You could be the greatest person. I'm gonna give you some great examples. You could be the greatest artist in the world. All right, you conquered that. You proved that. But can you make somebody else great?
That part.
Mike was the best, right? What made him even greater, he made Scotty great. He took Dennis Rodman crazy ass, made him superstar. Tony Kukoc and Kerr and all them dudes, all them guys. He made Longley. He made them dudes great. Kobe, same thing. You know what I mean? AI, same thing. The team I went to the chip with, it was like.
But hold up. Do you learn from the Jordan story? Because the same argument they used to solidify him is the same one they used to tear him down.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You dig that, right?
That's crazy.
It turns from, I made all of these decent players, great players, and gave them moments and opportunities. And we've done that in life with our friends.
Right.
Like, our friends have had moments that they wouldn't have had if we didn't say, yo, we out. You know what I mean? But in sports, they've done that. But then when you look back on it, they say, but who is he playing against? And it's like, hold up. As an artist, what they say, live long enough to be a hero, see yourself become the villain.
And that's
like,
real. So what y'all gonna say is like, well, who he signed? Miss Freeway, it's Philadelphia Freeway, nigga.
Son of the city.
Son of the 215. I mean, it makes perfect sense, first of all. Second of all, it's like, you ain't gonna never open the Philly history books and ain't gonna see my man name in there in bold black letters, man.
That part.
That album, all the albums to me, but that album on Rockefeller, it's a cemented in history, classic.
I feel like that's the way you would have did an album.
You feel me? Classic.
I feel like Philadelphia Freeway, even with the Nate Dogg joint. Like, I feel like that's
studied it.
That's where you would be.
Like, it was Bible. It was law to me. You know what I mean? Everybody, all my guys had Mac.
I was out of state,
Young
so
Gun.
I was super hard. You know how you go super hard when you ain't in Philly?
That's why it's so crazy to me now, because it's like, yo, bro. You know what I mean? And I know he look at me as a little bro, so I'm past the stage of having to let him know how much he mean to me. You know what I'm saying? We brothers now, so you know what I mean? But still, every once in a while, I gotta let him know, like, bro, do you know, like...
You guys will find new ways to do that.
You feel me? Real rap.
Life expands.
And we all need that, especially my man and what he's then made it through. It's all right to pick up the phone and reach out to your dog and say, hey, look, bro, just think about you, dog. Listen, love you, bro. But
I keep it G. We have had, just like we were just talking about, nights where we got to hit 2, 3, 4 spots. And I see Son at one spot, and he be like, yo, you going to the other spot? I'm like, yeah. He like, yo, Free just called me. I think he might pull up. I feel like 8 out of 10 times that you have said that you talked to Free, he pulled up.
Real rap.
You got the bat phone.
Real rap.
And it's like,
Real rap.
That's a blessing, but it's the same. Like I talk to people about y'all, and I've had conversations with people that say, "Yo, I was trying to do something with him and it got blocked somehow," and I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy," because I do got the bat phone, but I'm not going. I stay out the middle.
Don't abuse it.
But at the same time, it makes me think like, well, at this point, son don't owe me shit, but I still got the bat phone.
At all times.
You know what I mean?
At all
it's
times.
levels to that. The
Yes,
same
it
way
is.
that it is with you and Free.
Yes, it
like,
is.
I think it's a blessing that if I say, yo, son, you ain't, it ain't, and it's not about jumping how high. It's not about how much. It's about where and when and what's the objective.
Yo, no doubt. No
I
doubt.
think that's where we grow at.
Yeah, no doubt. And I feel like at this moment, you know what I mean? Like I like to say all the time, bro, anything past, let me put a pen in it. Anything past state of emergency was icing on the cake.
I heard that.
You feel me? Anything past that was like, yo, bro, good looking.
But that's you being humble.
You feel me?
That's you being humble.
But for him to everything
Ain't
else,
nobody else got one of them.
come on,
I know
man.
what you saying. You still being humble. Nobody else got one of them.
Big FTA.
So even to be freedom thinkers, it wasn't guaranteed you was gonna get one of
You
them.
feel me?
I know what you mean.
Anything past that
know what
was
you
like,
mean.
yo, good look for it to grow into what it grew into and to be what it is now. It's like,
And
come on, man.
the stages that it has touched.
That's why I'm like, yeah, what?
I seen you make moments through Free for a bunch of Philly dudes in Maryland. You know what? That's crazy,
Thank
bro.
you, Sam. Thank you. Thank you.
Like made their
Nah,
life. They've
I
been
don't-
waiting 15 years to
I
rock the
don't
mic.
I don't throw it out there enough.
No, I
but
seen it.
Thank you, my bro.
And the thing about it is he trusts you, so he follows your cue.
Yeah.
You made it a no, everybody come on thing.
Come on.
It could have been a velvet rope thing.
Come on.
You made it and he ain't flinched. He rocked out.
And understand, this is a show I'm headlining for this man to hop in a wheel,
Drive 2 hours away.
take time out of his busy schedule, whatever bag he could have been getting, slide down, pull up on the kid, pop out, and perform the record. And then, after performing the record, to go into a whole set. He could have gave y'all nothing but new. Like, man, y'all gonna get these new joints. I ain't tapping into the classics. Told him y'all got to wait for that. No, he gave y'all the
DJ
whole
Duke.
clip. Shout out
That
DJ
like,
Duke.
what else you
man.
got?
Shout out Duke. No, remember, no. Know who we got shout out? Shout out K Font Philly for capturing that whole motherfucking moment.
That moment was on the 5 production camera. That's
What? K chef that shit up crazy. I said that thing came back. That whole pack came back. I was like, damn, I doubled up off that
It
pack.
felt like the lighting was perfect that night. Like it was a vibe.
You know what I mean? Listen, bro, and mind you, remember Sam, and Sam was there, man. I'm so happy my brother was there, man. If it was anybody outside of my clique, my guys, shout out Maddox, shout out Bucky Raw, man, Lil Leaf Buck, I love y'all.
Absolutely.
Outside of my guys that I would have wanted to be there to absorb that moment. And if y'all know what we talking about, man, go look it up on YouTube, man. Search Sunday 215 featuring Philly Freeway, Clemmy, Baltimore, Eye Candy Lounge, man. Pull that up. Mind you, remember. Yeah, I gotta plug it in. Remember, because you know my episodes on SippinwitSammie, they do numbers. Remember, this is my first time performing with Big Bro. First
I don't
time.
think I knew that.
That was my first. That's the first time we about to do State of Emergency. We never performed it together yet. And this is the first. That's why I'm snapping.
But
If you
the
watch,
energy in that room was so ready for that moment.
it went up.
Yeah, it went up.
Shout out
You
Kravitz,
thought niggas
man.
knew the song.
It
And
went
mind you,
up.
there was quite a few people in there that did.
That did, but it was like
But
it was.
no,
It's still.
everybody bought into it.
It was
from
a
the gate.
super moment, bro. If you ain't no State of Emergency that night, you knew it after that. You didn't know it and start singing the hook. State of.
Do you do that, self? Do you do that still? Watch your game tape.
Always.
I get drunk and grind myself up.
Always, yep. Because I'm looking for flaws. I'm looking. You know, I like to say, and I put this on one of my recent posts. I'm a lyrical athlete. I look at this shit like it's ball squad. Because you know, at the end of the day, we come from a hood where ball was life. You know what I mean?
All
If
the
you wasn't going,
shooters was
if you ain't make it out on ball, it was like, all right, what's the next best thing? All my guys, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all don't know, Rube was one of them balls. Like, he'd come down the park, give you a quick 30, you know what I mean, on a light night. You know what I'm saying? High, drunk, and everything. Give you quick 30 points, you know what I mean? On some smooth, just layups, rebounding, getting dead ball, all that. He was balling, but he like, I look at it like it's lyrical athlete. I look at the game footage and I'm looking for flaws. Like, all right, Dad, all right, you messed up right there. You stumbled over that word. All right, damn, all right. This part you might want to drop the beat out, tell the DJ stop it and just do that acapella. All right, yeah, you might want to move this song to there. And so I'm always, but when I watch that game tape,
you could feel that. You could feel that night again, yo.
Bro,
I've seen it since then. You could feel it.
Let me give you a story about that night. I'm so tore down. Shout out wifey, man. Wifey, you can stamp this.
Thanks
I'm
again.
so tore down. I can't even drive. I'm like, babe, I'm hammered. I can't do nothing. She get behind the wheel. She get us back to the telly safe.
Dope.
But yo, he pull up.
That's what's crazy. We was 2
And
hours
it's your
away.
fault, Free.
I was getting rooms to go to them joints too. Like, I ain't driving back to Philly.
Bro, it's Free fault.
We was having too much fun.
Cause he gave me that. I hit his L, bro, and man, listen.
He gave you that medicinal.
I'm stuck like Chuck, you hear me? But that's the first time we do that record together, bro.
That's
and
dope. I'm glad I was
if you
there.
watch that footage, when you watch it, you'll see after the second hook after his verse, Duke stopped the beat, and I'll be like, yo. And I'm looking at Free, and Free looking at me, he's smiling, and he give me, we dab each other up.
He know how important that shit is.
Yeah, and that's what I love about him, man. He know that what it mean to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be wanting him to know what it means to I'll be wanting him to know, like, bro, you helping change somebody's life, bro. You help change a lot of people's life, bro.
Bro, I saw grown men faces that night. Dudes that was ice grilling all night, bro.
Cold gangsters.
Different. It's different. Like, we love that guy.
It went up, and it's like, yo.
And then it's like, oh, this is something new with somebody new, and it's banging.
And he been to this guy, we talking about a guy that been to the mountaintop.
Yeah.
He's been all the way to the top of the mountain. He knows.
Ain't a brunch he can't attend.
He knows what's on the other side of the mountain. So now, like my man just said, a brunch and there's no Philadelphia Freeway? Okay. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna come back home to Philly and we gonna help these next artists that's coming out. We gonna build our city up. We gonna jump back in the field and do STEM force work programs. We gonna create Freedom Thinkers Academy.
No, that STEM program is made.
This is what he's doing.
That's made. Them young ladies, them doctors,
Come on.
nurses, in that situation, that's power.
So once again,
That's power.
what makes a man great? You can be great by what you doing. You can be super duper great by what you doing and accomplish all your goals. But can you take the people around you and make them great too? That's what really puts you in the cement and really puts you in them history books, man.
You know what makes people respect you? The same shit we always say about Bleak. The same shit we say about certain Spliff stars. To be somebody that we know is a star in his own right, but knows how to still open the door.
Come on now, come with
And
it.
say, no, but this is what Fat Joe said at one time. He said, Khaled, technically, I'm paraphrasing, Khaled is his young boy.
No doubt.
But Khaled is a bigger deal than me. So when I'm with Khaled, I'm the muscle.
Pun was his artist, but he knew Pun was great.
And he taught us how to do that. He was one of the few.
Understand what my man is.
Artists.
Understand what he's giving. He's giving y'all gems right now. It's 50 laws of power type, 48 laws of power type shit.
Yeah.
You don't try to outshine the master.
Because it don't take nothing away from you.
Know what OG always tell me, bro? I see you. I love what you doing. You remind me of me when I was coming, bro. Youngin, you on your way to becoming a legend, and still gentleman and gangster enough to keep it to where it's I'm his youngin. I move off his command.
Yep.
We had a show. All right, son, what you want to do, man? It's whatever Free want to do. Free, what you want me to do?
But you
I'm
know,
in soldier mode.
I just remember something. That's your upbringing.
That's how we was raised.
Rest in peace to your cousin.
That's how we was raised.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I don't want to get you too emotional.
You know, you get me there, Sam.
But we
got to. This the episode
even outside
for
of that, just as a community, let's keep it G. As a neighborhood,
Yeah.
we took a lot of the same losses.
We took a lot of the same losses.
A lot of the same losses. You see what I'm saying?
Talk, Sam.
But these are people that already told you was dope.
Yeah.
That already told me, yo, don't do what everybody else doing. You ain't got to. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Out of the trenches.
So when we get around other people that are respectable, we know how to be respectful.
And rewind tape real quick. That's why when that episode of Sippin' with Sammie that you see called Sippin' with the Freedom Thinkers, that's why it was important. If you notice, bro, I did a lot of podcasts. Free was on that episode. You understand? You understand why? It's my man.
And I keep it G.
I need him to be a part of this. Not just because he my man, but because back in the day when I'm a youngin' running around, not fully focused, not on my grown man thinking yet, I'm still in my young boy phase, he was thorough enough and old head and OG enough to say, younger, listen, you got a talent. Don't blow that. Come to the studio for a couple hours, meet this guy I know. Then you could go run, sell your little weed, do whatever you want to do. Just take a couple of hours and come chill over here for a minute. Because you got something that you shouldn't, you know what I mean, play around with. So if my man didn't do that, who knows where I would have ended up, where I'd be right now. And the same nigga he said, come sit down with, chop it up with, produces my first record with Philadelphia Freeway. Shout out the almighty Aziz, Mozart as of now, but he's still the almighty to us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's the big.
Look at that, man. Look how the universe works, man. Yeah, man. You gotta be able to be thorough enough to say, you know what? Leave the door cracked open for the next man, bro. We was talking about that the other night, man. I was talking with somebody about how these motherfuckers be having the info, had the gems, man, and niggas don't want to give them up, man, or want you to purchase them, or have some knowledge and don't want to pass it on.
My cousin told me I talk too much. He said,
What?
People get paid for the shit that you be saying. And I was like, well, I'm not usually saying it to people that I would charge. That's it. He's not wrong, but I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Some people deserve this because you know what? Even within me giving you something, you give me something.
Real rap. One hand wash the other, both wash the face.
Or I might save you from something. You might say, you know what? He keep it so G with me that when I'm on the road and ain't nobody answering the phone, let me see if Sam answer the phone.
I'm picking, or my man hit me and I'm on the road. I might not answer for everybody, but I got to pick up for my man here. Hold up. He might even be out here. That's why I said
that's how we control our mental
so
health.
Beautiful that you was there that night. If it was anybody outside of my little clique that I would have went, my man was right there. Go watch the footage. He right there.
Yeah, my man was
playing is cool. Look, even grabbed the mic for a minute and it gave me hype man work.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Go ahead. Catch your little breaths. I got you. Cause it's gonna be a long. He knew it. It's gonna be a long night.
But you know,
shit about to hit the roof.
That's the cool shit. Like, you know, you've been a part of festivals and all of that.
No doubt.
You know, I stage manage. You know, I host. Man. You know, I've been a rapper.
Shout out my sis again, man. Shout out K, man.
Shout out Fine Productions because
killing it, man.
I keep it G even with that. Even as somebody that's hosted before,
killing
it's
it.
It's a big difference between hosting a rap concert and hosting in front of 20,000 white people.
A festival is a whole different ball game.
I ain't even got a rap.
Let me tell y'all.
But actually, for 9 hours, I gotta keep the energy up, and these people don't know me.
hey, listen, I'm trying to get Sam to walk me to the stage. I said, Sam, I can't find it. He said, I can't leave this John. And I understood.
I'm gonna call down the street.
Remember what I said about the eyes movement? He gave me one of the eye moves. I can't leave. Like I understood, and it was in the eyes saying, bro, I gotta be right here, nigga. This shit needs to be ran right. Somebody gotta run it, and it's me that has been appointed to run it, and I cannot move. Go that way. And I found it, and that shit was crazy. Shout out Kay for putting that together. She been putting together a lot of festivals.
Shout out Pooh.
Lately in the city. Shout out DJ motherfucking Pooh G's. Held me down, man. That sounds, bro. That's one of my
he another legend.
Best videos that's out right now, Kay.
You got some good footage today.
Go on my page and check that footage out.
Maximize potential when
niggas
we do
is
these
in the
things.
Post like, yo. And that was all Kay on the phone tip. She wasn't even, that was all phone work.
On the Red Bull
But
stage.
it's just, if you notice, I did the Philly Bonics.
Yep.
straight raw, no ad, no verses over. That was all me. Pooh in the back, the Red Bull truck in the back. The sound was crazy, and if you look in the footage, it's a sea of people.
Yep.
That was a great look.
And
you know what I mean? And listen, K needed somebody that could come through and rock the crowd. I mean, who else to come get but the guy from the 23? You know what I mean?
But I'm gonna keep it G. Like when it comes to that type of shit, like I gotta be that adamant about my position, so that we can keep opening them stages.
Facts.
Yo,
I know exactly what. That's why I
like I can't even play.
What I do once you said it. You know, usually I'd have been on.
He said,
I'd have tried to finesse as much as I could. I said, no, all right, squad. All right.
He said, tell K I'm running down right now.
Walk right past the shit. Come in, walk right past. It's so many people. I'm like, oh, I ain't back this. But that shit made me even hyper because I'm like, oh, man, this is a great look.
It becomes a part of life. It's like these are the looks that make you make different music.
Yeah.
You might want to do a different record just so you
just
know.
that I have for them type of occasions.
Joints,
and that's why I feel like Philly Bonics is always going to be in the
universal.
cards for me.
That's universal.
It's universal.
That's universal.
And let me tell y'all
because
something.
our city is real quick.
Say it.
The things that you refer about our city.
You saying it for me.
Even though you go deep on certain shit, there's so much surface stuff that everybody already knows and respects and endures about our city. That's a worldwide song, even though it's personal.
And
That's
it's
balance.
a medley.
That's balance.
Ain't too many that can do that, man. And it's and you gotta piece it together. Philadelphia Freeway, part of State Prop. You know what I mean? Legendary group. These my OGs. These is my big bros. These mentors to me. They beats is in there, paying homage. You know what I'm saying? An artist that's really about paying homage and respecting where he comes from and is deep rooted into the history and roots of his city.
And
that's what Philly Bonics is about.
And it's a jacking for beat style with smooth transitions.
And
all the transitions is flawless.
And let's not forget.
We know jacking for beats is niggas be fucking up the transitions.
And let's
boy
not
is right in pocket. Ain't nobody running the city. You want to come and get me? Like it go right in.
Now they saying son of the city. You know I'm running the city like dirt bike rail pop me. Yeah, y'all know how it go.
Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah.
No, that stuff.
You understand?
That's important.
It's layers to my flow. You understand? It's important. That bar was important. You feel me?
It's important.
That's a guy who's known for getting busy on them bikes in the city. Dirt bike, rail, pop me a willie. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And y'all know I spent half my time in Baltimore. The bike life thing, they paid attention to Philly. They was on rail.
Yeah.
And
let's
we
keep
was
it on Baltimore for a minute.
You know what I mean? So
and you know what I just told somebody the other day, Sam? I told somebody, I said, yo, you know, I'm a student of the game, so I be studying people. Not just their performances or their songs, but I study their interviews and all that. Like, and you know,
I'm one of them.
You know what I mean? I could tell you great interviews and different stuff like that. But it's an interview and Drake was talking, and he said, you know, when he was coming up, Texas, Houston, all down in there through there. That's why he Bum B and all Rap-A-Lot boys. That was the first city to show him love. This is you know, the grassy Drake. Shorty, you my thing. Drake, he pushing that. You know what I mean? He ain't even probably made his first 100 grand yet.
This one Wayne, right around the time Wayne kidnapped him on the tour.
Just right around that time. He's just getting his feet wet. He lands in Texas. And that's the first city that's really showing him love. So I'm saying that to say, if I had Sam ask me right now, what would you consider the first city that really took to you?
I did. Go ahead.
Baltimore.
That's crazy.
Be more careful, man. Shout out B-more, man.
But you know what's funny about B-more? Because like I said, I lived out there for years and I go out there all the time. Squad
and
Life.
they just like us.
Squad Life Cookout coming soon. Bro, Baltimore is North and West Philly.
A Philly guy gonna fit right in.
Baltimore is North and West Philly.
We gonna blend right in. You wouldn't know until we talk that we from Philly. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna put the 2 on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You wouldn't know. But if we quiet, you would think we homegrown Baltimore, man, and that night will always be my favorite night. And I'd have performed with Big Bro a lot of times, man, and
Since
got
then.
a lot of more times.
But
to come.
Can we give that? Can we talk about some of the stages you've been able to bless?
Man,
that's
come
big.
on, Sam.
That's big.
Please, let's do it. That's why I come sit down with my bro and sip with him, because when it come time for me to get my Kurt Lauderdale Sway interview, y'all gonna have to tell them sit out. Go get my man from Philly, Sipping with Sammie, come do this interview on VH1.
Let's do it.
That's why, man.
Let's do
yes,
it.
we can talk about that. Yes, we can.
And once again, Miss A, Clemmy, Free. Salute to the whole
Hey,
gang.
Boogie,
Everybody I named shows me love.
Always.
Miss A has
came
bullied
to
me.
sit down, right?
She has, she sat down.
Okay.
And she has bullied me on stage before.
Yeah.
I've been at your performances
I love
down
it.
and Miss A like, why are you down there? Come in.
I love it.
And went to secure.
I love it.
We had a time trying to get into a show.
Yeah. Hey, what was that? I remember me. It was me and you.
Yeah, we was at Chuck's.
And A came.
And A was like, yo, no, don't worry about it. Cause I said, no, I'll just pay and y'all can figure it out.
Sam was ready to fall back. He like, bro, you got to get up in there.
Like, go ahead.
I'm gonna figure it out. You go.
She said, no, is you crazy?
I give him the uptown. I'm not leaving my man, bro. Like, hold on, forget all that. We good to this joint together.
That was part of the conversation too.
I'm not leaving my man.
Yes, sir.
Like, you feel me? Hold on, we gonna figure this out.
She went in the bully ball, like in her bully bag.
Came out headlocked.
She like, no, is y'all crazy? No.
Once again, another beautiful night. You know what I mean? Another beautiful, and that was a great stage.
But give me some moments.
Oh man, sheesh, man.
Why they were moments?
Baltimore comes in at number 1. You know what I mean? I explained to y'all about that moment, man. That was the first time.
I like that.
Performance state of emergency. Oh yeah, I love questions like this. I'm gonna take you to New Orleans.
Take me there.
It's my second time. No, this is my first time. Now, mind you, Baltimore was him coming to holler at me. Remember, right. Baltimore, I was the headliner. Free pulled up as my special invited guest.
Which is important.
He even had to tell me one time. We joked. He said, man, you had Freeway out Baltimore, son. Like, you really
brought it up.
He brought it up. I'm like, yeah, he scared it, yo.
That's funny, yo.
He brought it up. You had Freeway out Baltimore with you, bro. That was heavy. I said, yeah, it was, big bro. It was, you know what I mean? But now I'm on road with him. You know what I'm saying? And now he has a show out New Orleans. Shout out my man Kev. Gotta throw Hennessy Kev in.
You named him.
Gotta throw him in. I named him.
My guy. Shout out to Hennessy Kev, man. One of the hardest workers.
Listen
man.
to this guy. He's a smart guy.
I be knowing.
He's a smart guy.
Cheat code.
Yeah, he got the cheat code. We fly out New Orleans. We out there chilling. Hotel, fly, all that smooth shit. Good shit. Boom. Free got a show. Show was packed. New Orleans, motherfuckers. Grimy, Third Ward, Uptown, Baby, one all I'm listening. New Orleans Bowl. Katrina surviving bowl. Yeah, grimy, Sam. I'm from here with it. Damn, bro. I don't know what type of time these niggas on.
I was just out there a couple years ago. I've been there.
Grimy. Free like this. Son, what you want to do, how you want to do it. I said, man, look. Whatever you want to do, OG, mind you, it's my first time now on the road with him.
Input on the order?
He giving me how I want to run my play, if I want to perform my own set.
Solo or...
I had the option to do my own set and go before him or come out on his set. So I'm like...
Which is 3 other options. Where do you come out at? Right.
That's why I'm like, OG, listen. You the quarterback. Whatever you say do, that's what we do. All right, I'm going to bring you out on my set. Now, look, I'm about to give y'all a gem. In that situation, younger artists, go out on that set. Go out on, you get what I mean?
It's like Beans on whole set.
If your
I ain't
CEO
a low nigga, whole road nigga. Like, it's the same shit.
If your CEO is an artist and he's still in the mix and he want to bring out on this set, do that. Because now, I could come out and do my own set and rock it, which I'm going to do, which I always do. But you can stick your head up a bull's ass by the T-bone steak, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it.
Talk that butcher shot.
I'd rather take the butcher's word for it. And in this case, freeze the butcher. So the audience is like, all right, whoa, hold up. Who this kid that he just brought out? Now they really gonna pay more attention with it because the nigga they came to see is saying this ball is hot.
And that's common sense to us. But I'm glad you breaking it down.
So
because
now,
people don't realize.
They don't realize
everybody want to be the man just cuz.
Once again, trying to outshine the master.
Go ahead.
Why would I do that? Lay in the cut and I'm going to get mine.
Yep. You right.
Yo, I got my artist with me. Okay. State of emergency. Now the crowd like this. Oh, what's this?
And they can hear Free on it. They hear the bop. They like, oh, I know he about to body this.
And my face, he even had a one.
And what I tell you when I first heard that, I said, not only did he get on your joint, he gave you one of them joints.
No, your exact words was, he didn't mail it in.
Not at all. He was rhyming on that joint.
Borrowed my flow and all that. This
All
legend
that.
borrowed my flow.
Crazy on that
And
joint for
because
you.
listen to cadence. And she giving head of what?
They don't care about that.
We ain't letting up. And he giving head of what? That's him playing right off of the hook. We ain't letting up. Give a head of what? Like, come on, man.
Funny thing is, shout out to Cass. I've seen Cass have 18 arguments when he explains that the way that we bar, everything falls.
Yeah.
Next joint. I don't care if you how you consider
Rapid fire.
How you consider the rapper. When you come from Philly, if you want to keep everybody in, you gotta check off boxes.
Rapid fire flow. Rapid fire, what I like to call it. Rapid fire, man. And yeah, man. And he brought me out, and I did my 1-2. I killed it, man. And I remember it was so crazy. I kill it.
Uh-huh.
And after that, we go back to the telly, whatever, we chilling, whatever. I'm living, roll life. Next day, Free got to fly out. He got to do something else. So we stayed a little longer, a couple hours. Then me and, Henny got ready to fly out. But I do a little freestyle in the middle of New Orleans while I'm there over one of they beats. Something that I was doing at the time. Like, yo, every city I touch, I'm going to take one of they artists' beats and just run on it while I'm there.
Smart.
You know what I mean?
Super smart.
And that's what I did. And about time I get back to Philly, one of the biggest websites in New Orleans had posted the freestyle.
Smart.
But not to mention the guy that was running the freestyle was at the show. So he caught the live performance and then said,
oh, he really working, and he got more.
and this is why it all came from me saying, whatever you want to do, OG. I'm the soldier, you the cat. You the cat.
The look is important.
It's very important, man. So that was New Orleans, man. Let me see if I can pull another one out the hat.
That's a great
It's
story.
been so
I like
many,
that one.
man. I want to give you the great ones. Let me see. I gotta get this one out. What up,
Smooth?
I gotta get this one out, man. Shout out everybody that's on live too right now,
Live
man.
going
Tapped
crazy.
in. The live going crazy.
But I see the Uptown.
Yeah. Shout out to live, man. I gotta get this one. The Fillmore. 20th anniversary. Philadelphia Freeway, the album.
I was in the building.
This time, I do my own set.
You know, I made a conscious decision to let y'all live that night.
Yeah.
I ain't even come down there. I stayed in the VIP.
Sometimes you gotta you gotta do that, man, because you know why.
There's a lot of moving.
You
parts
know
there.
why it worked so beautifully for me that y'all did that? Once again, K Boogie on her job. She got a great angle.
You see where we was at?
I'm talking about she got people rocking that. It looked like I'm performing at the halftime Super Bowl jump.
Bro, you was trashing it though. That was fun. That was fun.
And every time I go back and watch that, I find something new. Like, oh snap, look at this person. They jamming. So yeah, once again, I got to do my own set. It was a Freedom Thinkers set. With all the Freedom Thinkers artists. You had me, Clemmy, Scalito, Miss A was there.
Yo, Scalito. And I told him this.
Yeah.
That Cody had on that night.
Oh yeah, he's different. He's one of us though. You know that, right?
That part. Oh, he uptown.
You know he uptown.
His right hand man is my fault. We used to do things together.
Shout out Lito, man, my brother, man. Me and Lito, me and Lito been going back. We go back a long time. I remember Lito used to have the open mic nights.
Yep.
Nice to come down to open mics and destroy him. And every time I would come down there, he would give me a great introduction. So for us to be now still shaking and moving, shout out Lito, man. He's a giant.
I do you one more. How many times I seen him on Sway tearing
smoking
it down
shit
with and without Free,
smoking shit,
like getting crazy,
smoking shit. And Lito's also been around some heavy guys since younger days.
Absolutely.
He one of the first to get a deal.
Yep.
As a young boy, I gotta keep it 100.
We keep the uptown stats. Trust me.
I'm
the
talking
book
about
is heavy.
signed to AI
Yep.
as a youngin.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So Shout out to Lito, man. He's a founding father of the Uptown movement. He belongs on the Uptown Mount Rushmore.
I'm glad we thought about him because Lito don't get enough energy.
Nah, give my man his flowers. Shout out Lito. That's my dog, man. Make
and
sure.
Pull up when you ready, bro.
No doubt. We gotta get you on Sipping with Sammie, Lito. Shout out my brother, man.
When you ready, bro.
But yeah, we all had a set, and I got to do my set. And shout out DJ No Frills on the ones and twos. Frills was on the ones and twos spinning. And all I remember is I'm gonna keep it 100. I still get nervous before shows. But once I get on that stage, once I get on that stage, because it's only because I know all the things that can happen.
Yep.
Mic can go out, DJ can mess up your record,
Yep.
Crowd cannot be into you. You could stumble, flip, anything. You got to prepare yourself for the worst.
Yep.
But you got to also know that whatever happens, you can't. It's like in ATL when T.I. said, you can stumble, you can trip, but you don't fall. It's a no-no.
I like that.
No matter what happens up there, you don't get rattled. You don't let the people see that you rattled. You know what I mean? So once I get up there, Frill's got everything ready, man. He hand me that mic, and I step out onto that stage.
Salute
and I
Frills.
see them sea of people, and he get into his DJ No Frills. You know what I mean?
He got a bunch of drops.
He start, I let it play. I got you.
That's one of my favorites because that's my energy.
He starts spinning that joint, and I said, "Oh, all right." Buffalo has arrived.
But can I tell you a secret though? I've been in that same venue. I seen Rick Ross on that same stage. I seen him lose the crowd by the third or fourth song, fight to get it back, and never get it back. And I'm talking about in recent history. I'm talking about he went so hard that, and it's not no knock shit, but I'm just talking about this Philly crowd and what it take to be on the same stage he's talking about. I literally watched Ross say, "Oh, they street niggas, I know what they want," and then play the intro and got booed for playing the intro because it's like, we see Meek. We came to see you, bro. The way when you say that you had a good experience on that stage, I don't think that you've ever seen one of the biggest in the game have a bad experience on that same stage. I've been in that building a lot. Last concert before the pandemic was fabulous. It was sold out. It was in that room. Two days later, they shut the city down. I was there. I had a whole section. It was 8 of us. We had 2 fucking VIP sections. We was just, it's like being on a yacht with 2 people. Like, we was in there tripping. But you've done something and you maintained the energy and a rapport from the crowd that is not easy to get from our crowd. That was the most Philly show you was going to do. Was the 20th year anniversary with all Philly niggas on it.
And my dog Kate
Do you
said,
know how
"Hold
many
up, let me get the sun."
But do you know how many motherfuckers in the crowd was waiting to say, "Nah, he not better than my..."
Cut it out!
And they couldn't do that.
It comes out sometimes, man.
No, but this is the fact. Like, this is why I like,
it was flawless.
I dig the fact that you humble enough to be like, you understand your side of those moments, but now I'm telling you my side of that moment.
Thank you, my bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Thank you,
When
my
I'm
bro.
looking at that, I'm like, bro, I watched the boss fumble in this room.
Cause niggas don't know what the Sunday consists of, man. Niggas really don't know what I'm over here fighting up and what I'm up against to really try to bring all this music and keep this thing going, man. And that night it was an uphill battle, just getting there. So many things was happening that day.
Such is life.
You know what I mean?
Such is life.
Life shit.
That doesn't surprise me at all, bro.
Life shit.
You know why? Because we fight for what we gotta fight for what we deserve. Just because it's there don't make it easy.
And to get there and walk out on that stage and have that moment and to see them people rocking the way they was rocking, beautiful.
What's the most followers or DMs you ever got after a show? Because I know it wasn't the Philly joint.
I want to say,
I
want to say, oh man, so many, man. Oh man, Sam, that's a great question. Damn, that's a great question. You know what? And you know what? Nope. Jersey. Shout out Jersey too. Well, Jersey, I don't give Jersey enough shout out. They another city that holds me down so much. Jersey. Shout out Jersey, man. Shout out Jersey. And I was out there,
especially on a production side.
Shout out Jersey, man. And I gotta once again shout out my man Hype City, man. I've been out there dolo solo. I've been out there by my with free. Matter of fact, damn, I'm going down the whole I-95. Matter of fact, shout out Delaware.
Yeah. Shout out
I just
Lovely
did Delaware.
Lake, too. Shout out Lovely Lake.
Shout out
Beach.
5-star Chick and Pro Star Entertainment and all of them. I just did
absolutely.
Bear Delaware with Peedi and Beans. And the reaction was crazy. By the time I get home, I got 20, 30 new followers. People, all type footage coming from all angles. System. Yo, bro, you crazy. You know what I mean? This shit is hot. Woo, damn, bro. Woo. So, I you know, me, man, I'm type person, bro. As I get off stage, bro, I'm tapping in with every fan. I'm taking every picture. I'm taking every phone, putting my IG in it or whatever they need. I'm type boy. I take, if you a fan and you come up to me, I be like, yo, what you listen to your music on? And they be like, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. I be like, all right, let me see your phone. They give me their phone. I go right on YouTube, subscribe. I go to their Spotify, put that on there. I go to their Apple Music, go find it. All right, now you kit it up. You got everything.
I need to do that more often.
You feel me? That's
But
very important,
I've
bro.
done it, though.
It's very important. It's very important because, especially if you're in another city, you know what I mean? Yep. When when you leave there, you want them to be able to. First thing, you want them to be able to tap in with you. But another thing is, once they go on YouTube or Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever, and play your music, now the algorithm, you're fucking with the algorithm because now somebody from
start making
Ohio or this place or that place is tapped into you, and it's like, oh, all right.
So when you look at your algorithm, when you look at the joint where they say, the super specific, whatever, what's a country or a place that you saw on your joint that you was like, they listen to the nigga like me over there?
UK. London, all up in there.
What's the numbers looking like? What percentage
crazy?
of your intake on average do you think?
I would say
20% or something.
I would give the UK. Matter of fact, look, y'all. Look, I'll be back live. Look, I'll be back live. Look, let's see what the UK. No real rap. That's a great. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. And you know what's so crazy?
I seen Australia numbers that blew my mind. They wasn't that high.
They love. They love hip hop over there. That's what y'all seen to forget. Hip hop is now global. It's global.
And they don't get to see us every week.
It's global.
You can't drive to us.
It's global. So right now, look, 30% UK, Canada, Germany, France. Sweden, Australia, Switzerland, Norway, Peru. You understand?
Do you understand what that means though? Like it's just like I know you always knew you was a good rapper, bro. I know like when you was 10, before you ever figured out how to rap, you was like, I'm a good rapper. Yeah. And then you've been saluted. You've had people that we respect salute you and all of that. But you hear what you just said about the world, bro? No doubt. Like what Nas is making songs about? New York state of mind. Yeah. Philly, we the same way. We don't want to dress like y'all. We don't want to talk. We come from that era. We ain't want nothing to do with y'all.
That's why he's part of my whole.
You still doing the same thing, bro. Mm-hmm. Think about it. You still the same Philly nigga. Yeah. And they care.
Over there. So my man is saying it's possible for people like SippinwitSammie to have a Philly platform, or a Font Production that has a Philly platform, or a Son of the 215 that has a Philly flow, a brand that's promoting Philadelphia, for us to take this Philly message and spread it globally. Because you better believe that we've played such a major role in this entertainment industry, bro.
And I'll pat myself on the back right now. If you don't believe me, go look at my prior episodes. There's a lot of people in these files that have done the thing on a major level. I've had Prince conversations on this platform, bro.
I just seen another great episode y'all just put up My man was over here. You was grinding him up about something. He said be cracking up. He had the glasses on, white ball.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
He was Summers.
Yeah, he was just up here. You know what I mean? Dope episode. But
That
yes,
shit was
bro.
funny, right?
Yes, it was. I was cracking the fuck out. I said, Sam crazy, bro. He always
Them my
survive.
guys, and not to mention, I'm gonna do some work with them.
Yes, you better.
I think you should too.
No doubt. Let's make it happen. Let's
So,
make it happen.
Because the vibes is the vibes, and we good at capturing energy. I always tell people, you did Sunday Morning one day. If y'all ever heard of Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. Get your ears. Open your ears up.
I was running around acting crazy at the time. I had never even heard the song.
Open your ears up.
Even when, and the song is a hit. I've heard the song outside of you, but I can't unhear it with you.
That's crazy.
Because you filled in every pocket and you weren't being selfish. Sometimes you was just ad-libbing. Sometimes you was just maintaining energy. Sometimes you would give them a bar or two. Sometimes you would give them 4 bars. Like the flow
That's crazy.
is so respectful that it feels like you did it with them.
That I did it with them. And
It
I was
don't
just
feel
being
like-
and I was just being a fan of their work, man. I was
But
just
you know
being
what's funny?
I was just being a fan of their work.
Wiz becomes a superstar on Cushion Orange Juice off of doing the same kind of shit. And I love Wiz.
And that's
This
one
is
of the
not-
people
this
I
not
studied.
One of them conversations.
And that's-
I love Wiz. But you see what I'm saying?
That's one of the people I
always been
studied.
aware of how to make good music.
And you know, and to refer back to what my man was saying about the whole, you know, the numbers and the algorithms and all that, man. I want to give y'all another numbers game real quick. I want to show y'all something, man. You know what I mean? Ironic. Just what being on a record with my man, you know what I'm saying? Free, like opened up the Germany and all of them different places, man. And you know what I'm saying? That they my top countries for that song. My top places, my top 5. United States, Canada, Germany, France, UK. Ironic, worldwide. And it's been on, look, it's just got added to another playlist, Daisy Van Halen. I don't know who that is. You know what I mean?
He's about to get more.
You feel me? And the thing about it is,
I'm looking at the phone. He can't show y'all, but he's speaking facts.
and the thing about it is, you know, when you get added to them playlists and stuff like that, like you don't know where they coming from, who adding you to it. I had somebody email me, right, Rube, and they would try and give me some beats. So you know, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, where you from, bro? He like, oh, I'm from London. I'm like, oh, all right, I'm doing the accent. That's how I'm hearing it in my head. I'm from London. So I'm like, damn, you from London? I'm like, how you find me? He like, I heard that song on my Spotify, you and Freeway. I'm like, I did, you know, I found you because of that. I want to sing you some beats and send me some beats. And if you go on Spotify, Apple Music, go listen to 3 to the Head, a little EP I dropped last year. All 3 of them beats is from my guy. That's him.
Oh, salute to you, good brother.
That was him.
Because he ain't just reached out. He had some fire.
He had some dope. Give you another prime example, and this is in the city. Shout out my brother Ravis Beats, man. He put out a record called Street Bangers Part 2. Go listen to it now. Peedi Crakk, Son of the 215, Philadelphia Freeway. Them 2 are already on the record. He said he wanted a young cat to be on the record. He comes, seeks out the son.
Dope.
How you find me, bro? I heard you on the joint with Free. It came on my like, damn, that's crazy. Oh, all right, send it through. I'ma ice this joint for you. And he gave me the last verse. And on my old heads, but I was running.
No. But these
I
hip
was
hop
running, Free.
These hip hop records.
I was running, Crack.
When you get the last verse, it means so these hip hop records.
I was running on y'all old heads. Y'all knees were a little bit like that.
No,
And
but
Free even told me that day. He said, he told me when he sent me, he said, yo, that's a good look for you, bro. That's a great look. I was like, yeah, bro. He was like, yo, you killed that. You killed that. I'm in one time, bro. I'm in another. You want another stage? I'm in I gotta give you this one. This is the last stage. I got so many I could give him, but this is the last. This is a great one. It just came to me.
Bro, you
Ohio.
Ooh.
We in Ohio, Columbus, home of Bow Wow. Shout out Bow Wow. Shout out Doe Beezy. All my Columbus guys.
Right.
You know, oh really? Shout out Doe Beezy. So listen, right? We in Columbus, right? We gonna able to do this show. Mind you, I already performed, did my own set, smoked it. Shout out Hip Hop's in 1987, DJ Ismatic, all that woo.
They was there.
They was there too. I already did my own set. Free pulls back up. It's Free. It's Peedi. It's Beans. It's Myth Bleak.
You get a gumbo when Freeway come. You don't know who coming.
You don't know who coming. They coming though. Just know they on their way.
No, them folks gonna be
Just
there.
know them folks is pulling up for the Bearded Legend. So listen. Now I had did my own set. Kill It. Free says, yo, son, you going again? I'm like, no, OG, I already did my own set. He said, all right, look, I'm gonna bring you out on my set too. Oh, bet. No, mind you, that's the second joint. No, this time I didn't do my own set. Second time I did, and he brought me out again. I'm giving y'all the story when I didn't do my own set. He just brought me out on his set.
Still
He
Ohio.
brought me out and brought Clemmy. Still Ohio, still Bleak and them there. Same.
And mind you, Clemmy heavy.
Oh, matter of fact, Clemmy heavy out there. Only person that's not there is Bleak. This is the Triangle Offense. This is Beans,
okay.
Peedi,
Right.
and Freeway.
Oh, this a goodie.
Triangle Offense. So I'm like, all right, bet. He like, I'm bringing you out on my joint. So now, woo. In the middle of his set, he stopped. Yo, I got something I got called Freedom Thinkers Academy, man. Got some of the artists in the building right now, man. Can I give y'all some of this new shit? Clemmy, where you at? Clemmy go. Brrr, they do they joint. That's my shit.
That joint go.
He did that in Baltimore. Remember they did it in Baltimore?
Yes.
They start going and that's my
That
shit.
joint go.
He said, might just get the rape. He said, I'm like Pookie, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So they pull him, Clemmy go and bomb it. He out Ohio. He's turned up. They already know what it is. So then he like, I got my nigga son at 215. Son, where you at? Throw that state emergency on. You know how that shit drop. I start smoking it. He starts smoking it. I take a second. It's on my gram too. I take a second to look over my shoulder. I hear a strange voice on the mic, like ad-libbing me. State of emergency. I'm going, who the fuck? That ain't Free. Beans. He in the corner. State of emergency. Trying screaming my name. I know you heard of me.
Life is good.
It's a big difference.
Life is good. No, but first of all, talk your shit.
No doubt.
Because you don't even flex enough. And
Nah,
you
I
know
don't.
what's crazy? You don't have to. Because
That's how I feel, Sam.
ultimately you telling stories that motherfuckers can dream of.
I feel feeling like I don't have to only if y'all back. I'm back to a quarter and I have no other choice. Because it's like, come on, man. Anybody that's really like my man Sam is really a journalist when it comes to this shit. He's paying attention. He's tapped into the culture. Like he could tell y'all these stories. He know what him and I'm sure it's other artists he's tapped into and know what they doing. But he sees and he's paying attention, you know what I mean? And some people don't do that. They just want everything that's right in front of their face. They don't want to take the time to look around or, go down a rabbit hole a little bit. Go down a rabbit hole. Go down the Son of the 215 rabbit hole, man. You will see the from here and now, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, and that was 2 years ago, almost maybe 2 years ago.
But you know how much ground we just covered?
And mind you, I just
We
told
need to
you.
talk about what you got coming.
That we gonna give him
We
that.
gotta get to that.
Remember, I just told you where was I at? Bear, Delaware. Who was I with? Beans, Peedi. No Free. Free was somewhere else getting another bag. Now I'm kicking it with Peedi and Beans.
I like to hear that though because
About my OGs, man. Shout out to Prop. Make sure y'all at the State Property Reunion, man. The Roots
and I
picnic. It's gonna be crazy.
Let's dispel the myth now, right?
Let's do it.
Philly only support Philly. Philly and don't support Philly. They only support Philly when they need support. Let's keep it G. That's the crumbs. That's not the majority.
It's not the majority, man.
That's the weirdos.
That's the weirdos.
That's the motherfuckers that haven't realized their capacity and what they could do if they did better. We pray for those people. But the people that know what's important and understand the business and that have bumped their heads a few times, we support each other as best as we can. And that comes in a lot of different forms.
And I like to say all my guys, I feel like played a part in, expunging that myth, that stereotype.
That part.
When you got somebody like Sam, when you got a company like Philly that you could go to and get your needs and your production right and all of that, even help get your business going, your LLCs and all that, that's, located in Philadelphia. You got an artist like Philadelphia Freeway, who's been around the world, who's had global success, who's had a gold album, who's been on platinum albums, who's toured the world, come back home and help bring the world a Son of the 215. Could have picked anybody from anywhere. Came right homegrown. There's a lot of boys out here doing they thug thizzle.
And we fuck with them. That's
No
the crazy
doubt.
part. We hugged them 2 days ago.
No doubt.
2 nights
No
ago.
doubt.
We was in the same room hugging the same folks at 2 different events.
And so that whole Philly don't support Philly, man, I told y'all a long time ago we was banishing that. That's what the new Philly is about. Understand, that's what it's about.
Explain New Philly, because you
It ain't
made
about-
that a part of your movement.
No doubt. It ain't about, all right, we the new Philly, they the old Philly. No. It's a new way of thinking. I'm saying it's a new way we go about this way. The old way we went about it didn't work. I'm not saying the old artists or the old music. Nah, I ain't saying that. That's what brought us here today.
No.
I'm saying the old way we went about things.
But this the twist. When we have OGs like Free, when we have OGs like Crakk and certain people that we mentioned today, right? Even down to the DJ set and all of that. Now we have
talked
to
about artists, we talked about DJs, we talked about all that.
marketing and all of that. But now we with us as grown men, we're adapting to how does this make the most sense now? We didn't have so many options 10 years before we became figures. Now that we are in this new space, we're trying to figure out a way to make it make the most sense. You see what I'm saying? It's simple. You got a Freeway. Freeway is a politician damn near at this point, and still a dope MC.
Staple. And still
He's
a dope
somebody that
MC.
can open doors and get you in certain rooms. So what are we supposed to do besides try to get ourselves to that level too?
Yeah.
But try to give more light to somebody that's doing that so that we can say, yo, we're valuable too. We know how to move a room. People follow what we do outside of just doom. They don't just do that with us. They also vote with us. They also spend money with us. They also show up when we tell them that we care about something. So we are part of the generation that's showing people how to do it the right way, and whoever's not on board does not need acknowledgement.
Yeah, if you ain't on board, you aren't supposed to be on board. It wasn't meant for you to be there. And at the end of the
you know what's crazy? You actually not even in the way.
You really, it just wasn't meant. It just wasn't meant for you to be there. And you know what, man? Take enough for yourself, but always leave something for the next man. You know what I mean? Don't get greedy. Open the door. Leave something for the next man. You know what I'm saying? Leave something for the next. How we keep this thing going. Because right now, really look at it and look into it. Philadelphia is where it's at right now, man. You can't tell me nothing different. Nothing different.
I keep it G. I study my craft. I watch people I respect all the time. There's not 10 conversations that go by that 4 of them don't mention and respect Philly. And I don't care what platforms I'm watching. Some point, either our national news comes in the fold or just our energy or our spitters or something becomes a part of the conversation.
And can you attest that? Say, take yourself back 3-4 years. Was it like that?
No.
It was a ghost town here.
It was an underground conversation.
It was just us talking about us. Like, all right, you know.
And the New York dudes would give it up, but they wouldn't say it on camera.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't. It's like, all right, we gonna let them know what we know about Philly, but we ain't gonna let the world know, because if them Philly boys get they turn at it, it's gonna be crazy. And guess what? We're here now.
And that's why I meant no disrespect when I said you and your block captain run like easy, because it's with the understanding of bring it back here.
It's beautiful what you
bring
said.
that ass here, boy.
Give respect to the battle rappers that come out of Philly. Give respect to the DJs.
Shout out to, can we give it for E Nuss real quick?
Down.
Let's be personal. Let's be real.
You know, that's my favorite topic.
E Nuss, love you to death.
Loch Ness Monster.
Somebody that supported this platform since day one.
Got numerous records with him. He on the new shit that's out right now. Shout out Ness, man.
I seen it the other night while y'all was on stage. I walked by the bar. You know who did what? He did exactly that.
Yeah. That's my boy,
That's
man.
my OG.
Big bro.
He
Love
don't
him.
owe me that.
Love him.
he deserved everything that he get. But like, we really, really, really vicious in this city, man.
DJs, producers, podcasts.
Shout out to DJ Trail, man.
Clothing lines, radio station, Glockaware Radio. What's up? You know what I mean?
They was in the building the other night too.
Anywhere.
Shout out to Big Nas, man.
Anywhere you can think of.
Strong armed me to smoke an L with him that night. That's the love I'm
anybody you
talking
can
about.
think of that's coming out of Philly, man. Is, you know what I'm saying? And from here, then and now, I'm talking about the past, present, and the future, man.
Give me a sleeper. Give me somebody who play you back and that you think people don't know enough about. And we end on that note.
Okay.
Cause I think you a good gauge.
Okay.
You be around a lot.
Let me see. You know what? It's so many of them, man.
Give me a few.
I was just listening to the Philly playlist that somebody made on Spotify. That's on the gram. I don't know who made it, but whoever making this Philly playlist, shout out to y'all, man. It's on Spotify.
Doing a good job.
Go check it out. Yeah,
dope,
everybody's
dope,
in there. I like what everybody doing right now. I love what Core doing. Me and Core is in talks of doing a record.
I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about it too.
Can we do some Vernon Road? Can we have a Vernon Road conversation?
It's a V-Road Rugby Street kind of thing.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah,
that's
no doubt.
fire.
No doubt. It's gonna be that. It's definitely gonna be that. I love what Core doing. I love what Big Paper and them is doing, man. Shout out Fat Don. You know I'm biased, man. A lot of Uptown.
No, that's
fine.
I mean?
Shout out Big Paper, man. I love they doing. Who else? I heard a new Drew Boy John. I just was listening to it riding up here. He's spitting,
going crazy
on there. Sam drawing his Candy Rain. Go listen to that. Drew Boy. He drawing. Drew Boy. So some of the ladies out there.
Yeah.
Tammy Jean, I just heard a crazy joint. Shout out Sis, man. Yo,
man.
Listen, shout out Sis.
God bless you.
Bless her. I know she going through it right now, but she's strong
and she's showing it.
And she can overcome anything she's up against. So I know you strong, sis.
I had a great talk with her.
You and my duos, man. I know you staying strong, man. Shout out to her. Shout out to Mama Tammy Jean, but she got a great record. With
Mama Jean.
Yeah, Mama Jean. That's my homie. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Harrix, man. You know what I mean? I know him as K Beats, but he's Harrix to y'all. He produced Veterans Day 3, the whole project.
Which is,
you know what I mean?
Fire.
Shout out to him, and he produced that record with Tammy that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Right. So shout him out. But yeah, I heard some new Tammy Jean, Mec Monroe. You know Mec Monroe is Lil Mecca. Mecca's dope. Check her out. Y'all need to get her up here. She run with Diamond Cuts.
Tap me in.
She dope. I'm gonna send you her information on the gram.
I actually think I might follow. I interviewed her somewhere before.
There you go.
I don't know her personally.
Yeah, she is dope.
I interviewed her backstage at something. We was at a concert.
Okay, she everywhere, man.
No, she's actually. I know exactly what you're talking about. Right.
She's dope. She killing it. Who else can I shine some line on? Yeah, she dope. Who else can I shine some?
Red Snapper, we love you.
Red Snapper.
We love you, Red Snapper.
Shout out my sis Red Snapper.
You take
man.
Snapper personally.
I do. I do. Because you know why? Me and Snap first met, we did something together. And instantly after that, we clicked. And she was always, after that, anything I had going on that was in Philly, Snap was there.
Snap is a good energy person.
No matter what she had going on.
She can change the complexion of a room at any time.
And she don't play.
It's effortless. Yo.
She don't play about me. She'll tell you in a minute. Like,
yeah.
No, that's my bro. Like,
yeah.
Son, listen.
Please believe me. I ain't mention her for no falsehoods. I'm mentioning her because that's somebody that actually boosts both of us.
Yeah, man.
She do a lot for me,
and
too.
She's grinding, man. She deserve all her flowers, man. Shout out Snapper. Who else? Who else can I shine some light on, man? It's all of y'all that's doing y'all. Yeah, it is. It is. I love it. All of y'all that's doing y'all thing, man. Image, the voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Image is folk.
Doing this thing. King of Hooks, Corey Wims.
My guy.
You know what I'm saying? Killer. He's a killer when it comes to them vocals, man. Got my brother Dell. Been doing this thing. Still doing this thing.
Can I speak to something? I mentioned earlier. Man. I mentioned earlier that I ran in on your session, but like, how is the the vibes since you've met Del and y'all been doing things and like y'all get to add on to each other. It's not like you gotta bring him. Y'all can both offer dope opportunities to each other.
Put it like this, man. Me and Del was like, how can I say this? We like long lost cousins.
I see that. That's fine.
He'll get it later.
That's fine.
You look, Del cracking up right now when he see this.
I know.
It'll register later. We like long lost cousins.
I'll break the fourth wall just like my man Queens Flip did. I just had a conversation with Del. I had the same outfit on, and yeah, it's y'all wild and shit. But that's
my brother, man.
But that's what I love because that's positivity.
You know how you are. Put it like this. You know how you doing something that you love. It could be ball, it could be music, it could be anything, man. College, anywhere, anything, at work, and you meet somebody and they got the same exact love and feeling for that thing as you do. And y'all vibe because of that. Y'all connect because of that. Like he want for Philadelphia the same thing I want for Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. His flow means to Philadelphia the same thing my flow means to Philadelphia.
I agree.
He's a titan just like I'm a titan. He gonna give you it all in every performance he give, no matter if it's 2,000 or -2 in the crowd. And I'm gonna give you the same performance whether it's 2,000 or -2 in the crowd. You know what I mean?
I agree with all you said.
We're cut from the exact same cloth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, dang, bro, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? He hit me up. And I was doing the Fillmore, the 38 special joint. He like, yo, bro, because I was trying to get him to pop out on one of my sets. And like, yo, man, you gotta pop out. We do This Is Philly joint. That's one of my.
So that's
one of my fan favorites.
I didn't know how y'all wound up. I didn't know who said it was.
Del hit me up
because I came late.
So it was my, know. I was doing my set for the 38 special joint. Del hit me. You know what I mean? Because I mind you, I just did the Wordsmith experience. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, so we did This Is It there, and he hit me up. He was like, yo, bro, I'm free today if you ain't doing nothing, man. I know you gonna be down there, man. You wanna do the joint? I'm saying, nigga, do I wanna do it? Hell yeah, I wanna do it. Pull up.
Great night.
Pull up. And he pulled right up. And I'm like, all right, listen, bro. Right after Philly Bonics, I'm pulling you up on stage. So it's always dope that to have, you know, to share the spotlight or to bring a friend with you, man. I learned that's something else I learned from Free. I seen numerous times people come to the city and stop what they doing and say, I got somebody, and then Free pop out. Man, oh, well,
and we weren't long, but you just brought me back to something I said during the conversation I had with him. Something about hip hop, it means something to bring another ill MC on stage.
Yes, sir.
We're not talking about rap. We talking about hip hop. When you an MC and you in somebody else's city, I seen Jay Electronica scour the crowd and everybody tell Del I was there that night. You know what I mean? It's even that deep where it's like I might not even know one of y'all. I need to get one of y'all up here. Like that's hip hop.
That's hip hop, bro. And you know
that's
what else
why
is
I
hip
shout
hop?
out someone. You know how many times I've been on the stage with someone?
And you know what else is hip hop? You know what else is hip hop? Knowing and being smart enough to know, like, yo, people love you and love what you doing. People love me, love what I'm doing. Let's get the people what they want, just like we did on This Is It Philly on all major platforms. Go stream it. Let's get the people what they want and do something together. You know what I mean? And that's what we did, man. So, you know, I know. Listen, man, it's just what happens when I come sit with Sammie, man. It's so many layers. It's so many layers. But you know how I would like to end it? Can I end it like this, Sam?
I'm on your time.
Hitting Gems, Part 2. I gave y'all that because the streets was asking for it. They love Hitting Gems 1 so much. I gave him Part 2. Go check that out. Veterans Day 3, go check that out. Success or Nothing, go check that out. Free got new music, go check that out.
Always.
Another album coming before the summer's out. I'm gonna give y'all the name of it right here on Sippin' with Sammie. Nobody knows yet. Midnight Train to Philly, a love story, coming this summer. I can't tell y'all when, but it's coming. Y'all got it first on Sippin' with Sammie. And you know, man, live, love, life. I love my brother. I love what y'all doing. I love Philly. Big FTA, man. I gotta keep, and you know, man, I ain't get this, so you know what that means. Somebody gave it,
right?
You know what I mean?
Chain in there.
Yeah, Shout out Big Bro, Philadelphia Freeway, man. Go log on to Freedom Thinkers Academy, man. Go check out everything we got going on. You know
Miss
me.
A, I love you.
Shout out to my sis. I love you, sis, man. Shout out
you
Miss
to death.
A, man. She got a lot of new music on the way. Y'all know me. I'm marching and reloading, man. And you know, it's been another episode of Sippin' with Sammie, and I just sip my whole drink.
Nah, I think we gonna end on that note, man. I appreciate you. I love you to death, man. Support
I love you, my
guy.
brother.
And we out of here. This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Sippin' with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Get down on the ground. 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 Down, get.
Behind the bodies, yeah. Body. Bah. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. Gotta be strapped. You in the streets. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. Gotta be strapped. You in the streets. 500 bodies.
Stay prepared for whatever, it can go down. If you didn't know, nigga, bet you know now. I'm in the trenches with the killers and some hoes round. But I ain't fucking with them bitches, rather count thousands. I come to work, all my niggas, they from public housing and row houses. I can't stand a sneaky nigga who move like a mouse. When they caught up in the jam, they just run they mouths. It's obvious you not the man. Why you reaching for that pistol with a shaky hand? What's a peasant to a king when I wave my hand? But I'd rather keep it peace, that's my Libra scale.
500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. Gotta be strapped. You in the streets. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. Gotta be strapped. You in the streets. 500 bodies.
They done kill women, done kill kids. Y'all don't understand how I feel here. Peace marches, spill bids. Blood, sweat, spill tears. Everybody fighting unchill here. 20 plus years, no chill here. Said we peaceful, I still here. 80s raised, no mistakes, still here. Always kept still here. Ghetto birds are none but the real ones. These youngins is letting off real guns. Leaned out, same city they still from. Philly beer make a boss just appear, hun. Top pen game, they get a hit, hun. Same kids that live in fear, hun. All got criminal records, yeah, hun. Finding myself walking block to block. Moving in unison, rocking out. With the same ones you look down on. And the ones putting the town on. Hoping your mom put that gown on. It's her funeral, not a child's joint. See the spark and laid out drunk. Cause he beefing over some foul joint.
500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. Gotta be strapped. You in the streets. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. Gotta be strapped. You in the streets. 500 bodies.
100 bodies, 200 bodies, 300 bodies, 400 more. Don't care you got bodies, so please do not try me, cause you'll be a body right under the floor.
Right there.
400 bodies, that's so many bodies, they running it up, more work for the more. 600 bodies, they gonna keep counting, you better be strapped when it's war, then it's war. Tell me go get him, I got him, I promise. License suspended, pull up in the Johnny. What's on my hip, well I shoot like a Tommy. Guarantee I turn her out to a zombie. I be on buck, you know that's where to find me. Getting that money, I'll always be grinding. I be on point, no need to remind me. Beefing with me, I ain't taking it.
500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. Gotta be strapped. You in the streets. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies. I live in the city where niggas is catching like 500 bodies. 500 bodies. 500 bodies.